It was the Derrick Rose night, but on the court, it's the Bulls, Zach Levine, and Kobe White show that dismantled this tough Knicks defense. We're going to talk about this game right after this.
This is your home for all things Chicago Bulls. Join the conversation. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
What is going on, Bulls Nation? So last night was the official Derrick Rose night. We also announced that we're going to retire his jersey. It's going to be up in the rafters. I'm going to create a separate video for that. But today we're going to talk about this huge win by the Bulls against, a very tough New York team. By the way, I love hearing the duo of Stacy King and Neil Funk all over again. I love me some Adam Amin. I think he's great. But I have a soft spot for Neil Funk. So I just like their dynamics. The partnership that was forged through the years. I just love their, I don't know, man. It's different when hearing Neil Funk out there. But nonetheless, man, what a comeback by Coby White. Coby White has been playing poorly this entire season. He might score 20-something points here and there, but and a very inefficient shooting, but not last night. If there's any game that Coby White's gonna rise up to the occasion, it'll be the Derrick Rose night. My God, 9 of 11 from three-pointer. Zach Levine has a pretty efficient night as well with 13 for 21. 3 out of 6, not bad shooting night. Both of them have 33 points, combining with Nikola Vucevic, 22. As usual, double-double, 22 and 12. Josh Giddey, almost having a triple-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. So overall, great performance by the Bulls. Jalen Smith added 10 points. Everyone is plus except for Patrick Williams, -6. God, Patrick Williams, when are you going to be awake? My goodness. Another surprise for me is Lonzo Ball. He's still in minutes restriction, 25 minutes, 8 points, but no one can deny his impact on the court. And you would notice, again, that as good as Josh Giddey was playing that game, and he got some, a few defensive laps. That's normal for Josh, but he also some good, good moments defensively. I think he played a pretty good overall game. 3 out of 3 from the 3-point area, 50% from the field. Good rebounding game, good assist game, good overall game, +10. But he still did not close out the game, even though at some points the game is already out of hand. I don't know. I guess just Billy Donovan just trusts the defensive prowess of Lonzo Ball. He's only 1 minute, over his minute restriction, which is 24. But I can't help to think that to a certain degree, he still values defense. I think he values defense a lot. I would love to see a team that has a defensive center with Billy Donovan at the helm. I think Billy Donovan's not going to go away. That's why I think it's important to get a center that would anchor the defense for the Bulls. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to change the way this team plays. Not that I wanted it to change because, we all know that we wanted the pick. But at this point, they're already trying. No one's trying to get Levine. Might as well give the pick to San Antonio and get it over with. Give the guy, if we are committed to Billy Donovan, it looks like we are, and it looks like no one's going to get Levine, then just roll with what we have. Try to make the most out of it without sacrificing too much of our future in draft capital while acquiring assets. While in the process, just create an atmosphere. Create I don't want to use this term, like create a culture of basketball. Once you give up that pick, and if you still couldn't lose, because it's hard to lose badly when you have Zach Levine on your team. It's also hard to win. So you're gonna, kind of be in the middle here. So if that would be the case for the next couple of years, and nobody really wants to take Zach Levine, you might as well just at least try a little bit without signing players for a long-term deal, not compromising your future, but at the same time, just trying to build slowly upon that. Not not taking shortcuts like what we did. We signed. It almost was a good one when we signed DeMar and Lonzo. It just didn't work out. The depth at that position that Lonzo, kept open. He was the glue, and no one really filled that void. But right now, I think the Bulls are in a position where they got nothing to lose. But they are the 10th seed on the East, just a few games away from the 5th seed. They already won too many games. We already said that. The next game would be against San Antonio. So San Antonio is playing pretty good lately, but they are, on a bad night. I think they're pretty beatable. I think the Bulls already beat them once this year. So if the Bulls win again, my God, that is nasty. You see that footwork by Zach. There's really no market for him. You can't really trade him out. Just roll with the punches at this point. You're not going to get pennies on the dollar for him. You don't certainly want to trade like Bradley Beal for him. Bradley Beal is the worst contract in the NBA. It's not Zach LaVine. Bradley Beal does not only have the worst contract, he's also not better than Zach. He's also older than Zach. So, I think we have Zach. Just don't take Bradley Beal for the love of God. I mean, I would not be opposed to a Bradley Beal to be the third team, but you got to be compensated for that. You need like 2 first-round picks for that or something, But it's not going to happen. Never. That's going to be a front office malpractice. But I am happy with this win, especially in a Derrick Rose night. It's a fun night. Man, also, just keep a note, I love seeing those guys from the 2010 Bulls. Just love it. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you're a Bulls fan. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.